Imagine driving down a long, straight road, the sun warm on your skin, the hum of the engine a constant drone. Your hands are on the wheel, performing the familiar motions, but your mind is miles away, lost in thoughts of what was, what could be, or what you wish would never have happened. Suddenly, you arrive at your destination, pulling into the driveway with a jolt, barely remembering the journey, the turns you made, or the scenery you passed. It's as if a part of you was completely disconnected. This is life on autopilot, a state where we move through our days on programmed responses, reacting instead of truly living. Days blur together in a seamless stream of obligations and habits, each one indistinguishable from the last. Familiar routines take over, dictating our choices and shaping our experiences, often without us even realizing it. And the comfort of the known becomes a cage, trapping us in a cycle of predictability and preventing us from exploring our full potential. You scroll through your phone, endlessly consuming content, seeking a spark of inspiration or a moment of connection, all the while wondering when your real story will begin, when you'll finally step into the life you were meant to live. We chase goals set by others, striving for achievements that society deems valuable, but that may not align with our own deepest desires. We climb the ladder, reach the top, only to feel empty at the finish line, realizing that the prize we sought was never truly ours. The feeling of being lost, that nagging sense of unease, is your spirit's way of hitting pause, of interrupting the autopilot. It's a gentle nudge, a persistent whisper, asking you to take back the wheel and steer your life in a direction that truly resonates with your soul. It's not failure. It's a wake-up call, an opportunity to reassess, to realign, and to rediscover what truly matters. Will you keep drifting aimlessly through life, letting circumstances dictate your path? Or will you seize the moment, embrace the unknown, and start driving your own life with intention, purpose, and unwavering determination? If you feel lost, adrift in a sea of expectations and uncertainties, you're definitely not alone. This feeling, this sense of being unmoored, is far more common than we often realize. In fact, this is a deeply human experience. It's woven into the fabric of our lives, a shared sentiment that connects us all. We're constantly bombarded with narrow, often unrealistic definitions of success. Images of perfect lives and instant achievements flood our screens. And we're pressured, subtly and not so subtly, to fit into someone else's mold, to conform to expectations that may not align with our true selves. We often know more about the lives and dramas of celebrities than we do about our own core values or deeply held passions. We lose sight of what truly matters to us. Living on someone else's timeline dictated by societal norms and external pressures, we rush headlong through milestones, graduations, marriages, career advancements, without ever pausing to ask ourselves if these are truly the right steps for us. This disconnect, this misalignment between our actions and our authentic selves inevitably leaves us feeling empty and unfulfilled. We find ourselves chasing dreams that aren't truly ours, striving for goals that don't resonate with our souls. Feeling lost, therefore, isn't a failure. It's a signal, a vital piece of information. It's your inner compass telling you that your life is currently out of alignment with the person you're evolving into, the person you're meant to be. It's not the end of the road, not a reason for despair. Instead, it's the start of a more authentic chapter, a chance to rewrite your story and live a life that truly reflects your values and passions. So listen closely to that whisper, that nagging feeling that something isn't quite right. It's time to recalibrate your internal compass, to realign your life with your true north. We all experience moments where we feel adrift, uncertain of our path. It's like being enveloped in a dense fog, where familiar landmarks disappear, and the way forward becomes obscured. Escaping the fog of feeling lost starts with small, intentional steps. Each step, no matter how tiny, is a movement in the right direction. It's about choosing to move, rather than remaining stagnant in the uncertainty. First, become aware. Recognize and acknowledge the feeling. Admit to yourself, I feel lost. Don't try to brush it aside or pretend it's not there. Facing it head-on is the first act of courage. This honesty creates space for change. It allows you to begin processing the feeling and understanding its roots. Next, accept where you are without shame. Understand that this feeling is a part of the human experience. Feeling lost is normal, not a flaw. It doesn't diminish your worth or potential. It simply means you're at a crossroads. And that's okay. Acceptance frees your energy for growth. When you stop fighting the feeling, you can redirect your focus towards finding your way. Then, take action. One small step at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself with grand plans. Try something new. Follow a curiosity, something that sparks your interest no matter how small. Or revisit an old passion. Reconnect with activities that once brought you joy and fulfillment. These actions are breadcrumbs, small clues, leading you back to yourself. Each action, each exploration, brings you closer to understanding who you are and what you want. Awareness of your feelings and your reactions. Acceptance of your current state without judgment, and action, however small, form a cycle you'll revisit as you grow. This isn't a one-time fix, but a continuous process of self-discovery. The goal isn't to never feel lost. That's an unrealistic expectation. But to navigate it with confidence, to trust in your ability to find your way, even when the path is unclear. Trust your intuition and take the next step. Listen to that inner voice that guides you, even if it's just a whisper. This is how you reclaim your power, your sense of agency, and turn being lost into an adventure of self-discovery. Embrace the unknown, for it is in these moments that we often find the most profound truths about ourselves. Now it's time to build your internal compass. Start by defining your core values. What truly matters to you? Let these values guide your decisions. Reconnect with your passions, no matter how small. They're clues to your purpose. Purpose isn't a grand destiny. It's found where your values, passions, and service to others meet. Ask, how can I use my values and passions to make a small, positive impact today? Live by your values, make time for your passions, and look for ways to serve. This simple framework transforms you from a passive drifter into the architect of your life. You've waited for the perfect moment, but it doesn't exist. The only moment you have is now, your invitation to take back the pen and write your own story. Becoming purposeful isn't about changing who you are, but uncovering your authentic self. There will be uncertainty, but now you have a compass. What's one small step you can take today? 5 minutes of silence, a note to a friend, a moment of gratitude. Each small act is a declaration. You're ready to stop drifting and start living. Your true life is waiting for you to claim it. Begin.